Oh, why thank you, Lem. So, allow me to take a moment to introduce myself since this is my 2-year affiliate anniversary. You love it so freaking much. I know, I do too. That was one of the reasons I wanted to get a 3D model all along, was so I could do cool shit like that. You missed the title card out? Ah, don't worry, it'll be on the VOD. You hear the black cat's voice somewhere? I swear you're going nuts, Faye. There is no black cat. There's only a tortoiseshell. So anyways, allow me to introduce myself for anybody who may be stumbling into this stream for the first time. I am not just any common writer. I am KG Radley, aka Captain Stargazer, the stellar hero VTuber, adventurer, superhero, and streamer when not fighting the forces of evil. And today is my 2-year affiliate's anniversary, 2 years to the day when I finally started allowing my chat to bully me relentlessly with channel point redeems, but it's all good. It's all good. And what do you mean I became a cat on April 1st? There was no cat, Sparkster! There was no cat! I'm not a cat! No! No! Anyways, I just wanted to take a few moments at the beginning of the stream. You're a cat? Yes. See, Forgotten Dreamers is a cat. I noticed. I've seen their picture on Blue Sky. Commencing first attack. Uh-oh, better put on my helmet then. Hey, Hot Dog Jones, how's it going?
I'm doing my part.
Bitch, I I am many things. Yes, you are. We are all many things. Farts out. So that's how we're starting off, huh? Well, I guess I'll just resend my things. I'm kidding, of course. Hot diggity dog, 2 years. Let's go. You are the hero that we need. Why, thank you for that, Hot Dog Jones. That really does mean a lot. And I wanted to take this opportunity at the beginning of the stream to thank everybody who has been with me for the past 2 years and thank you for the head pass, for the past 2 years and beyond. Anybody who has ever donated some biddies, anybody who's ever subscribed, even if you've just come in and lurked, it all means so much. It means more than you can imagine, and I am so very thankful to everybody for their support. You guys are the real heroes. Damn, I love that dragon. You'll also notice that I have my hand animations turned on just for today. I usually keep them off, so that way, the little habits that I have where I like kind of scratch my face and scratch my hair and stuff doesn't seem too distracting. But today is a very special occasion because...
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Well, not specifically for that reason. I think one of you wanted to know what Welcome to Hell does when I was streaming a couple... Ow! Why? Yeah, if I recall correctly, I think it was either Andy or it was Fade. Yeah, Fade wanted to know what that did. Now you know. Honestly, I really like that redeem. I really like Keith David. He just, even though that particular,
Sun is a deadly razor.
Not yet, but it's gonna be. Even though Tales from the Hood 2 was probably the weakest of the trilogy, Keith David absolutely carried that movie. Alright, so, as for today's programming, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to be working our way through a tier list on a hypothetical VTuber Tokusatsu show and what everyone's roles would be. Now for this, I asked people to submit their PNGs and a little bit of lore, and I will be adding them to the tier list based on what I think their best role in that particular TV show would be. So let's take it over to my gaming scene where I have everything set up right quick. Whoop. Give me a second to kind of fix the window size here. Give me just a second. No worries, I can fix this.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
It's not over yet, I'm just getting started. I just need to do this and this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, here's everybody who submitted their pictures for this particular tier list. 38 entries in all. So yeah, we got a lot to work through. Let's get cracking, shall we? And of course, I will be replying to everybody's post down here with the timestamp that their entry can be found on. So let's get started. I'm going to timestamp this at 001305. All right, so we are starting off with Memory Kishond. She says, hey, it's nice. Let me make sure to, yes. She says, hey, it's nice to meet you. Straight out of a medieval fantasy, I am Memory Kishond, Wandering Knight. I like this character design. It's cute. It's cute. And yes, you are, Cyber Mage Nova. How's it going? Thanks for swinging by. And Mika, thank you so much for swinging by. Let me give you a shout out real quick. And hold on, I just noticed I forgot to turn on stream avatars. Thankfully, that's easy to fix. Ah! Ow! Ah! Ah! I hate it here. As I was saying, let me give a shout out to Super Mika real quick because she is the one who is responsible for this lovely model that you see here. And she is also a very good being besides, so I would consider it a personal favor if you would go follow her Captain's orders. People are abusing their pointer D now. They absolutely are. Lovers, yes. So we were starting on our tier list and we were looking at Kishon, Memory Kishon. Yes, you are, DDM. How's it going? Thanks for swinging by. So yeah, hold on, what was her name again? Let me back up real quick. Memory Kishon. Okay, I was getting the first and last name mixed up. No problem though. Hope this continues for some time. Me too. Pretty tired but good overall. Glad to hear. But yeah, I like this character design. You can definitely see the medieval fantasy inspirations, and the facial expressions are so cute too. And I just love the fluffy orange hair. Trying out Monster Hunter Wilds now? Nice. So yeah, Memory Kishon. A knight out of medieval fantasy. You know what? Core Sentai group. She's going to be the first member of the Core Sentai group. Happy affiliate anniversary to you as well. Why, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, there we go. Our first entry. Oh, there we go. I had to scroll up just a little bit so I could get all the categories on here. But yeah, Memory Kishon will be a Core Sentai member group. So, continuing on. Gonna go get some foods now? Nice. Yes, she's gonna be the Red Ranger. Moving on is our own Cybernova, who is in our chat right now. Give me just a second, Rooney, to timestamp this. Oh, 1 sec. Here we go. Let's see. 001550. All right. Hiyo, I'm Nova the Cyber Mage, but you can call me Nova. I'm a mercenary, or volunteer hero, in the world of Nexus Central, where I take on various jobs from helping the populace, fighting Star Corp robots, causing trouble, to monster hunting. I travel to various VTuber and other fictional worlds. Ooh, nice. And I've got my own electro powers and gender shifting capabilities after an accident involving trying to build a PC for streaming. I see. Sounds like the reverse of Red from the Red Ranger Isekai, a fantasy knight in a modern setting. It really does, yeah. As for Nova here, hey Ash, how's it going? Thanks for swinging by. But yeah, the purple contrasting with the yellow, mwah, chef's kiss. Yeah, I think the jacket as well. And the sunglasses too. This is a very good character design all around. Rocking the NB color palette. Yeah, baby! And she's definitely she's definitely rocking the hacker look. So I'm thinking she would be perfect in the role of mentors and advisors, since she could use, or they could use their hacking prowess in order to help the heroes. Although at times they may also enter the fray as well as a backup ranger of sorts. Checking in during my vacay. Hey, yup, how's it going? Thanks for swinging by. And yes, Same did an absolutely lovely job on your model. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Congrats on 2 years. Thanks, Yop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let us continue, shall we? Next, we have Starbriar. Star is a gamer girl. Oh, hold on. I'm forgetting a step here. I need to timestamp this. Let's see. 001750. There we go. Anyways, Star is a gamer, artist, and writer who likes to stream and chat with others. She also happens to be an otter girl. Now this is another model that I like. I'm not too stand up, but when the time comes, I lock in. Indeed. But yeah, the fluffy, light blonde hair, the heterochromatic eyes, the outfit is really good too. Oh yeah, she is definitely cute. She is a cutie patootie. And she is also a very good bean too. She and I were a part of the same VTuber group for a while, the Bear's Den, and she is a genuine good bean. The beige jacket, yes, and it complements her hair and her tail very well. And I really like otters too. You know what I call otters? I call otters water dogs because they look so much like cute little dogs that also happen to live in the water. But yeah, I like this. So, as for where Starbriar would fit in here, if I can find her picture-rooney. Ah, there it is. Dak would probably approve, most likely. I think that she would fit well as a member of the support cast. Not much of a fighter, but someone who's always there to support the Rangers when they need it. Next up, we have Phantasm Piper. Let me timestamp this real quick. 001930. There we go. But yeah, Phantasm Piper. No lore for this one, but let me take a look-see-do at their character. Ooh. Oh, wow. Now they look tough. Oh, hey there, monkey. How's it going? Thanks for swinging by. We'll be getting to you very soon in this tier list as well. But yeah, I dig this. The contrasting colors, the buff, muscular physique. What kind of VTuber is Phantasm again? VTuber Cave Troll. Aha, Cave Troll. So, since I don't have any lore to work off of, I think where I would fit in Piper, if I can find her picture in this visual chaos. Hold on, let me go through these one at a time. I could have sworn I added her. Let me double check the folder where I have everybody's pictures real quick. If I need to, I'll upload another. Yeah, I have her picture in my folder. I just need to find where she is in all of this, because I was pretty sure. Oh, and call me Rajanka? You got it, Rajanka. Okay. Yeah. All right, you know what? I'll just upload another picture. Let's see. Give me just the second. There we go. It's entirely possible that I might have had. Oh, I see her picture now. Of course I found it after I uploaded another copy of it. Alright, so I think she would fit in well as a monster of the week. Just based off of appearance alone, but a tough monster at that. One that would definitely give the heroes a run for their money. Aha! And there's our own Rajanka now. I am the last of. Hold on, I keep forgetting to timestamp these. Give me a second. See, 002145. There we go. Anyways, I am the quote-unquote last of my species, a Zalithian lion, a kaiju very similar to Kong. And I am the son of Luffy from a future timeline ruled by animals and legendary beasts coexisting alongside humans. And I have a legendary power waiting to be fully awakened. I am an ancient lion king of an extinct lion race. I definitely see the lion motif. It is coming through very loud and very clear. And the armor looks amazing. The gold contrasting against the purple. The big flashing mane, and that's very evocative of a lion. Reminds me of the Sentinel Knight. I don't recall what the Sentinel Knight is. I'll have to look that up later. But yeah, this is really, really cool. The armor design is amazing as well. You missed my review. Very glad to see myself in the Core Sentai group though. Hey, Memory, how's it going? Thanks for swinging by. And yeah, don't worry. I got you timestamped and I will be uploading this VOD onto my YouTube channel. So look forward to it. Wild Force and Jungle Fury. I definitely see the inspirations from Wild Force and Jungle Fury. Jungle Fury. The armor gives me Garo vibes. Garo's a horror toku. Oh. I don't usually go for horror, but that does sound very interesting. But yeah, I dig this. And just because of how fucking awesome the armor is, 6th Ranger. I can very easily see Rajanka being the kind of 6th Ranger that just completely overtakes the rest of the core Sentai group in terms of popularity. Kind of like Tommy Oliver from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Kind of violent, but it's also kind of interesting. I don't mind a little bit of violence. And like I said, I'm not big on, though my main Power Rangers to an extent was Dino Thunder, and even then it was through a licensed game. Very fair, very fair. I sort of kind of ride or die the original 2 seasons of Power Rangers, but, hang on, have I watched any other Power Rangers aside from that? I don't know if I have. I think I kind of fell off Power Rangers right around there. I need to watch some more Power Rangers. I need to watch some more Super Sentai too. So anyways, happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Silver. How's it going? Thanks for swinging by. All right, let us move on to our next subject. Lace Room. It would be fun to be part of a tonkatsu TV show with you. Wait, are we talking about heavily edited live action shows or breaded pork? We're talking about the heavily edited live action shows. Although now I'm feeling very, very hungry. Let's see. Good luck. You got a lot of work. Oh, I am so up for this work. I am so up for this. Let's take a look at Lei, shall we? A bust of Lei, a periwinkle-colored mushroom witch, whose mushroom cap looks like a witch's hat, and purple hair flows from underneath it. She is wearing a teal dress with a lighter teal shawl, as well as leaf-patterned leather corsets. Now this is a very beautiful character design. The witch's hat in particular, the mushroom cap that's shaped like the witch's hat, definitely helps to sell on the mushroom aesthetic, as do the little mushrooms that are also growing along her arms. I especially love the golden rims and glasses. Those look really cool, and I can see the little hearts in the irises of her eyes too. This is a very, very good design. So, all that said, I think she would fit well as one of the evil generals just because her design is just that unique. Yeah, it is a very good design, and I can very easily see her being a recurring villain in this hypothetical TV show of ours. Right, did I remember to timestamp her? No, of course I didn't. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and timestamp this at 0024. I don't know if that's around where it is that I started, but I do know that's probably where I was talking about it. So if that's not quite where it is, I apologize for my airheadedness, Lei. So let us continue, shall we? Next is Insane. Insane is inspired by my... Hold on. Let us not forget to timestamp this again. Let's see. 002640. That should do. Okay. Insane is inspired by myself and the love I have for Dragon Ball Z, and Vegeta specifically. He is on the chubbier side because I like to represent the big boys in the VTuber space. Big respect for that. I definitely see the Prince Vegeta inspirations here. What did I return to? You return to Insane! Star. What? What happened? What do you mean what happened? Oh, I know what happened. I was using the number pad, and that's tied to my damn... that's tied to my damn emotes. Hold on. There we go. I hadn't noticed. I keep forgetting the number pad is tied to my toggles. Okay. Okay. Now that I got that fixed, I'll remember not to do that. So, anyways, Insane's design. The Prince Vegeta aesthetics. The insignia here. The armor. Super Saiyan 2. I love that clip. That. I suppose I can't really stop you, but yeah. You know how it is. It's not a VTuber stream unless it's scuffed, even if it's self-induced scuff. But yeah, I really dig this VTuber model design. I dig this. And he does strike me as the noble sort. So, let me see if I can find his portrait here. Aha, here it is. And Core Sentai Group. Yeah, he is going to be our Blue Ranger. Continuing on is Razor Robbie. New intro. Oh, before that, not using the number pad this time. 0028. Actually, make that 29 on the dot. There we go. So anyways, hi, I'm Razor Blade Robbie, your friendly, loot-some, scene/Y2K penguin girl superhero PNG tuber. When I am not fighting the monsters of the evil company R, I am in my Antarctic fortress of Ratitude, streaming retro games on Twitch. First and foremost, I love the green. Green is one of my favorite colors, as you can tell from my hair. Definitely loving the superhero costume as well. The white against the green helps it to really pop out. The yellowish gloves and boots, Green Ranger energy, that's what I'm starting to think, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. You know what? Yeah, she'd be the Green Ranger of the group. Yes. I really love this character design and her civilian form as well. It's so cute. And I also do like penguins. Penguins are rad. Continuing on, we have Good Games Done Casual. Let me timestamp this before I forget. There we go. So, lore, duck. I like it. It's simple. It's straight to the point. No confusion whatsoever. You know exactly what you're getting. What you're getting is duck. What you're getting is ducky. What you're getting is the quack quack. The simple duck man. A non-binary anthropomorphic mallard with short brown hair that has red highlights, a narrow beard under the yellow bill, and square glasses resting on top of the bill. Wearing a red flannel shirt and standing up on his yellow legs, with thick gray feathers in the place of pants. He is looking towards the camera, bill open, holding a pink game controller. Nice. I really like this character design too. Very distinctive. I don't know all that many duck VTubers, especially ones that actually do resemble ducks. So as for how they would fit in here, I can find the ducky. Here we go. Comic relief. Always there to provide a moment of levity, even during the darkest times for our heroes. Let us move on, shall we? We're moving on now to Silver Streak. Let me timestamp them real quick. Let's see, 0031. Actually, make that 32. Here we go. I know I already blow up your replies for this stuff enough already. Yeah, haven't been that bad, man. But I can't help it. I have an idea where I'd land, but I'm very interested for your input. I think I have an idea too, but let's read up real quick. Sentience program can download myself into a robotic frame with hydraulics capable of lifting/applying force of approximately 77,000 pounds. That's a ton of damage. Can make hardline objects, including ranged or melee weapons. Would prefer not to fight, but will finish them if one is brought to him, and will fight to protect the ones he loves. Oh yeah. The stark contrast of the black against the white. The little touch of blue here, I like too. This is rad. And the eyes are indeed menacing, yeah, but they also give off the sense that he is extremely confident. The cape, yes, I love the design on the cape. It really pops out at you. Ah, here we go. Ooh, I really like the blue contrasting against the black and the white. And that helps it to pop out even more. Oh yeah, I am digging this. I am digging this design. Anti-hero vibes, yeah. Like the reluctant kind of anti-hero. The one who would be like, the one who would be like, you have yourself to blame for bringing me into this fight. Oh, this jacket is really cool. And the cape, yes, I love this design. I absolutely love this design, and I love how there's all these little different displays that you can have on your face display as well. I really like this. This is fucking awesome. So, I'm thinking 6th Ranger material. The kind whose values run contrary to the core Sentai group, but who always comes through to help out the core Sentai group whenever the need is most dire. But yeah, I love your design, Silver Streak. It is fucking rad as hell. Next up, we have Alpha Casalobo. Let me timestamp this real quick. 003430. Here we go. Oh, this is so fun. It is. I am Alpha Casalobo, a mischievous malware wolf who was created from a 90s era virus infecting a VTuber model. Besides my physical strength, I have all sorts of technology mischief that comes with being a virus at my disposal. I've also been compared to those shrill, over-the-top villainesses from classic anime and toku, so this seems perfect for me. I know the kind that they're talking about. I know exactly the kind with the noble woman's laugh that goes, the abs, yes, I love how built their model is. The queen from Deltarune laugh, yes. I still need to play Deltarune. It looks like so much fun. But yeah, and the abs, the thighs too. They actually put on a video very recently where they crushed a watermelon in between their thighs. In real life, I am not making it up. The red eyes, the red on yellow for the hair and the ears. Yes, she looks, she's maybe a wolf, but she looks sly as a fox. But yeah, the noble woman, how do you know of this video? I saw it, I watched it, okay? I know it, okay? I follow Alpha Casalobo as well. I know that video, okay? Don't fucking judge me. But yeah, just based on the noble woman laugh alone, they would be perfect evil general material. Don't you me? Don't you me? You can look it up too if you want. But yeah, they would be excellent evil general material just based on the noble woman laugh alone. Moving onwards, we next have Chance Nezumi. Somebody whom I know through a mutual VTuber peer. Let me timestamp him real quick. 003650 sounds about right. Processing. Here we go. Chance Nezumi, the corrupted magical rap wizard, is here. I run a magical library, don't stay dead, and love fighting in general. Left is the main outfit and right is the casual. Alright? They definitely have the evil wizard vibe going on with their wizard's robe. The dark purples, all of the dark purples. I know one of my friends who's into Ojo's almost like her. Ah, neat. But yeah, the tattoos as well that further Tooth Dies 1-1. Anyways, if I recall correctly, I think they also made their model in Koikatsu. Now, if I am mistaken about that, please do correct me, but this does look like it was made in Koikatsu, which if it was, as somebody whose PNG tuber model before going to live 2D was also made in Koikatsu, big respect. Big respect. But yeah, they definitely have the evil wizard vibes going on. So they would be perfect evil general material. They'd be like the advisor to the main villain. The one who advises, who doesn't necessarily fight all the time, but who's always there to come up with the latest evil scheme, the latest plan to destroy the core Sentai group. So yeah, evil general material. Continuing onwards, we next have Lilycat. Let me timestamp him real quick. 003850. Here we go. So Lilycat, just a trans woman, isekai'd into a cat girl villainess who's just trying to survive. They definitely have the smug vibe going on. The pink against the pale blue and the white boots. Digging the trans flag representation there. The monochromatic eyes, the little crown hat, the ears, the fireball! Yes, yes, this is a really cool design. This is a cool as hell design. And Catgirl Villainous? I think that sounds like Monster of the Week material. Yeah, Lily is a good bean. I recently had a chance to play with her. I was in a stream with Yop and Lily. We were playing Marvel Rivals. They are really cool. They are good people. And they would be excellent Monster of the Week material, I would reckon. Continuing on, speaking of whom, we have Yop Alonso. Let me timestamp you there real quick, Chief. 40 minutes right on the dot. There we go. So, Yop is a heart being. By reasons unknown, a heart was on the verge of disappearance until it was brought into a haven and granted a chance to adopt a new shape. Strong as it was, the heart adopted two shapes within and named them Alonzo and Annabelle, who manifest physically from the heart. You don't see very many male-presenting VTubers who wear pink, so big ups for that. Who resembles classic Ben 10. Wait, who resembles classic Ben 10? Yup. Continuing on. I also see the little Smash Brothers pin right here. Big respect. But yeah, the popping colors, the pink against the blue, the purple shoes, the long hair. Also something that you don't see very often on male presenting VTubers. And of course, that female design cannot be ignored as well. I am absolutely crushing on the female design. This is cute as fuck. I like this. I really like this. You need to watch a Yop stream? You absolutely should, especially when he's playing Xenoblade X. Because he just can't get enough of Xenoblade X, and honestly, neither can I. I actually beat Xenoblade X very recently on my off-stream save file. The main story anyway. I still need to do the Switch story, but yeah. This is a really cool concept. I can see the Kingdom Hearts inspirations from it. But at the same time, it is presented in a way that if you're not necessarily familiar with Kingdom Hearts, it can stand very well on its own. But yeah, this is really cool. So, you know what I'm thinking? Pink Ranger. Another member of the core Sentai group. You see the Kingdom Hearts inspiration too? Yeah, it's right there. And it is really cool. I like his designs. Continuing on, we have Linkberry. The Pink Ranger is real! Yes! Alright. tagging this at 004230. Oh, back up, 4230. There we go. So, Linkbrary. Just your normal ghoulish librarian that loves art. Nothing evil about me at all. Mainly because I am a total scaredy cat. I definitely get the ghoul vibes from this. The pale skin, the missing nose. And yeah, I can see the librarian vibes here as well. The book, the name tag. I especially like the shaded glasses. Those really do pop out in this character design. So, big scaredy cat, so probably not someone who would be part of the main fighting force. I'm thinking maybe mentor and advisor, because they are in a library, and they are in a place where they can provide information for the Rangers. But yeah, really cool design. Continuing on, next we have Akiko Kumagara. Let me timestamp that real quick. At 004340. Akiko is an idol in training from Chiba, born as a result of a witch's magic spell cast upon 3 innocent idol girls that wandered through Chiba Park after their live show. Akiko now lives with 2 of her idol mothers and strives to become a successful musician and live entertainer like them. Now, I like her design as well. It's very simple. But it's also stands out. The twin tails, the white hoodie, nothing overstated. Very simple, very straight to the point. And Akiko is a good being as well. She is a genuinely good person. And she was actually the leader of the group that I was talking about before, the Bear's Den, and she's still really good folk, even after even after the group kind of dissolved, but yeah, she's good. You should definitely follow her. As for where she fits in our TV show, I'm thinking probably a civilian, but one who would be the center of a particular episode. Like, oh no, the monster of the week is going to crash the live performance. Not if the Rangers have anything to say about it, and Akiko is performing a song in tune to the Rangers fighting. Knowing the usual deal with the core group, I'd be the funny Ranger. That's usually how the Green Ranger... I know that's what the Green Ranger was in Go Kaiger. The Green Ranger was the comic relief in that particular group. So yeah, I definitely get it. So yeah, you would be the funny Ranger. Yes. But yeah, Akiko would be a civilian who would be the center of an episode. And who would be singing an image song that would be perfectly accompanying the fighting that the core Ranger group is doing against the villains of the week. Continuing on, we have Sparkster 2600, our very own Rocket Knight. So, let me tag you real quick. 004545. There we go. So, yes, it's him! It's him! Hello, new Blue Sky users. My name is Sparkster 2600. I was a regular toad in the Mushroom Kingdom until I came across the equipment, diary, and secret book of the Rocket Knights, all belonging to a Rocket Knight named Sparkster. Inspired by the tales and the code, I took on the equipment and name to carry on his legacy. You can definitely see the twin inspirations here. The Toad inspirations, the Rocket Knight inspirations, the goggles, the hair, the sword, the armor. And though you can't really see it from this angle, he also has a very distinct jetpack. But yeah, this is a really cool design. I like this. I should have done what Sparkster did when representing my lore. I'm gonna speedrun posting more about lore before you can get to me. Uh-oh. Better hurry. But yeah, this is really cool. So I'm thinking that Sparkster would fit in with that core Sentai group. He'd be the White Ranger. So we got red, blue, green, pink, and white. So we already got a full 5-man team. Although who knows, we may... Oh, that's right, I closed the replies after I, after the cutoff time. Well, if you'd like, once we get to you, Andofire, you can share with us some of your lore. If you come up with some before by the time that we get to you. If not, no worries. I do plan to do other tier lists in the future. This is not the only one I'm going to be doing. Don't know what the theme of the tier list would be. Should have elaborated on my lore more. I know there's never enough time to elaborate on the lore because you have so many ideas coming into your head at once and you're struggling to think, is this a good idea? Is this a good idea? Was that a good idea? Too many ideas. As a creator, it's not a bad problem to have. It means that the old brain sponge is working. Do have a rough lore, and I could bring up summaries of them. Sounds good. So many ideas for VTuber lore. I brainstorm about that shit daily. Don't I know it? Speaking personally, I have some fairly set in stone ideas for what the main villains of my specific lore would be. It's just a matter of actually realizing them. Like, I'm thinking maybe at some point I might reach out to Super Mika, my modeler, and maybe commission some models of my villains. That's a step away, but heck yeah, you're the 6th Ranger. Time to have an even more traumatic background in amnesia. Yeah, we were talking about it. Some of the viewers thought that you gave off anti-hero vibes, and I thought that could fit very well. You'd be the kind of hero who's be like, I didn't ask to be brought into this fight. You brought this upon yourselves. I'd love to see what Mika does in that case. Me too! She does some really good work, as you can see. Alright, let us continue, shall we? Next up, we have Ren the Kid. Time stamping this at 004910. There we go. When you get to me, I'll post a synopsis on what Andalfire's story is for the series that I have him in. Sounds good. I thought people might put me in the Doggy Kruger role, but honestly, he's a 6th Ranger, and he really is. The Shadow Ranger, if I recall correctly. Need to become a model for my big bad, the Tainted Emperor Hyperion. Me too. I also have I got 5 ideas for villains. There's the Elite 4, their names being, let me see if I can recall them. Violence, Fia, Dread, and there was one other. Give me a second. Violence, Fia, Dread, and I'll remember it eventually. But then there's the main big bad whose name is Cruel Malice. But anyways, continuing on before I get distracted again. I'm Ren, an elf who lives in a dimension referred to as the Land of Fairy Tales. My favorite tales include royalty and romance. Currently trying to get more esteemed guests to join me in establishing my own kingdom and be a princess. Oh, you know what, Ren? You already are a princess to me. And your design is so cute too. The yellow accents against the purple, the little floaty crown. And the glasses, the stars in your eyes, the ears. Oh, this is so adorable. I love this. I love your character design, Ren. It is so fucking cute. I like this. So where would you fit in? I'd say probably support staff, support cast. I'm not exactly sure in what capacity, but yeah. That's just long and short of it, Ren. Your character design is adorable. I love it. I really, really love it. Continuing on, next we have, maybe somebody's long lost friend. Maybe. All right, next up we have Callista Dragon Soul. Time stamping this at 005141. There we go. So yeah, Callista Dragon Soul. I fix tears in the fabric of reality and kill eldritch aberrations that live in the astral void between universes. I also have an eldritch entity for a patron, but we're chill, mostly. I don't get enough time off, not that means much to beings like that, but you know. Yeah, all too well. Support cast like Alpha 5, right? Yeah. Support cast would be someone like Alpha 5, while the mentors and advisors would be someone along the lines of Zordon, or hell, even Doggy Kruger when he's not acting as a ranger. Funniest thing is that I was the sixth member of a team of animal warriors like Tommy Oliver, rest in peace, Jason David Frank, until I became the leader of an animal squadron named the Mighty Vtanimals, the VTuber Animals, in reference to the Mutanimals from the TMNT world. Ooh, nice. So as for Callista, ooh, I really love this design too. The red skin really pops out. We haven't seen anything like that on this tier list yet. Yeah, I especially like the gloves, the cloak, the coat, the scarf, the horns, the ears. Oh, this is rad as hell. Oh, you see what happens with the coat? That is really fucking cool. That is cool as shit. I like this. I really, really like this. Yes, the scarf. Anybody who knows me knows that I love a good scarf. I mean, look at this. Hold on. Yeah, look at this. Look at my scarf. I am very much a scarf man. I love a good scarf. So, anyways, as for where Callista would fit, Red Ranger. Hold on. There we go. Yes, Red Ranger. And what was her name again? Memory. Memory could be like the Yellow Ranger. It's long. It is. The best scarves are long. And the best part of it is that I don't have to worry about enemies trying to grab it because it's made of pure energy. Pure tachyon energy. So the enemies can't just grab onto it. So I am very much exempt from the Edna mode rule of no capes. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Reki. How's it going? Thanks for swinging by. All right. Scarf, I legit thought that those were wingies. Well, I do also call them my wings, so you're not too far off, Robbie. But yeah, they're supposed to be like scarves / shoulder capes. Continuing onwards, we next have Dominic Bites. Let me timestamp you real quick there. 0055 even. There we go. I am Dominic Bites. I am the Synth Walker, a time traveler from a distant future where time is moved through as easily as one would drive a car. I've come to this current era to relax and chill. I am occasionally called in to help deal with containing time quakes or less savory time travelers. Alright, that's a bit of the list. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be saving a VOD of this and uploading it to my YouTube channel in case anybody misses out. So, definitely seeing the futuristic vibes here. I especially like the pattern on the pants. And I haven't seen any of your streams, Dominic, but the way that I'm looking at the pants, I'm guessing that they're sort of kind of like the unmoving plaid, where the pattern of the stars and the grid on the pants move independently of the pants themselves. The glowing eyes, the grayish skin, the teeths. The inner cape, oh yes, the inner cape and the lining inside the coat, that looks really, really wild. So, as for where Dominic would fit in with our little TV show, I'm thinking maybe mentors and advisors, because they could use foreknowledge of the future to give the core Sentai group help in overcoming whatever crisis they may be involved in. Yeah, this is a really cool design. I approve. I very much approve. No capes! Don't worry, it's all good. Next, we have Lawler Hicks. Time stamping them real quick. 57 even. So yeah, here we go. The Lulz family. Over 10 variants of the same based artificial intelligence endlessly locked in a semi-friendly war for dominance over the Twitch channel, moderated by moments of peace. In practice, only few ever show up unless otherwise called, but they do their best to maintain the status quo. Traitors are swiftly dealt with, even if technically no one can actually delete anyone, not that they haven't tried. Their primary objective is to shitpost and collect revenue for a corporeal body, but some of them have started to have other ideas with what to do online and off. There's so many different unique costumes here. Yeah, but the base and design with the glasses, for some of them anyway, the glowing blue eyes and the blonde hair looks really cool. But yeah, the idea about the Lulz family being like an artificial intelligence, you know what that has me thinking of? The kimono one. Ooh, that is so cute. I like this. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm thinking when I'm thinking artificial intelligence? Skynet. I'm thinking this would be like Skynet's shit-posting cousin. But either way, in that capacity, I think that they would be absolutely perfect for the role of the big bads, the evil overlords, who can't seem to get their shit straight behind the scenes, who are constantly fighting amongst one another while trying to wrangle in their evil generals. But yeah, I really like how varied and how different each of these costumes are. And they are all really good. This is a really cool idea. Also, heads up for everybody, I have an ad break that is coming up in 3 minutes. So if you get thrown into ad jail, my apologies. I'll pause the tier list if we have an ad break coming up on it while we are still working through it. We have one big bad. Why have one big bad when you could have several? Yes, yes. And the fact that you cannot that you cannot seem to delete them permanently would make them all the more difficult to overcome. Yeah, that is a really cool idea. Continuing on, next we have Star Blue 42. Oh, excuse me. Star Blue 42. Let me timestamp you there real quick. 00 59 40. So then, lore. I am a 2,000-year-old eldritch abomination that spawned in a vacuum of space. I weaved my nervous system into many of Earth's satellites because space is cold and lonely, and as far as I can tell, Earth is the only planet with anything worth experiencing. I suppose that is true. As for the character design, I love cute alien girls. I love aliens. And this design is really cool. The blue skin with the little hints of purple here and there. And the clothing, the contrasting black and white. Yes, yes, I dig this. That's the kind of design you live for, Fire? Yeah, it's a really cool design. I like this. And this is rad as hell. As for where she would fit in with our TV show, I am thinking support cast. His, her, oh, really? Let me double check. Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry about that. And Star Blue. I really like his design. It is still a really cool design regardless, and I do apologize for getting your pronouns wrong. I will get better at that, I promise. But either way, this is still really freaking cool. Continuing on, we have Reito, the Frozen Traveler Ryokusha. Let me timestamp you here. You were the first one to stumble. It was an honest mistake. I'm sure that there's no hard feelings. All right, we're gonna have an ad break starting up very shortly, so I'm going to take a pause here before I timestamp Reito's entry, because the ad break's gonna be starting like any second now. So, how's everybody doing? I sort of kind of, when I was doing the self-introduction, yay. I'm doing great, glad to hear it, You're doing okay, Lem? Also glad to hear it. Your wrist. Oh, shit. In pain. Oof. Put some ice on that. That might help. Wasn't going to say anything. My character can shapeshift. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for understanding, Star Blue. It's all good. It's all good. We're all friends here. We're all friends here. So, is that ad break starting yet? Skinwalker. Honestly, shapeshifting would be a really cool power. Shapeshifting would be rad as hell to be able to do. To be completely and honestly fair. There goes the ad break. So my apologies to everyone who is not currently subbed. We'll get right back to it in about 4 minutes. And did I? Yes, my casual background music is playing. I remembered, yeah, I know, 3 minutes. It's just absolutely fucking disgusting, but it is what I have to set it to in order to turn off the pre-rolls, so I have it set to that for everyone's convenience because I absolutely fucking hate pre-rolls just as much as anybody else. There's nothing that really kills the excitement for watching a new streamer than trying to come into their stream and then the moment that their video pops in, ads. Absolute bullshittery that. So yeah, that's why I have the ad set for 3 minutes so that when people come wandering into my stream, they don't necessarily stumble upon ads unless it is specifically ad time. So if it's like 30 minutes into a stream and they come into the stream, no ads, no pre-rolls. Now, if I had my druthers, I would turn off the ads completely, but that's not an option that Twitch gives me. And by the way, Twitch, if you're listening, why is this is not an option? Why is this not an option? I get peanuts from ad revenue anyway. All the money that I get is from the handful of subscribers that I have, which is not to say that I don't make enough money. I'm not trying to say that as meaning like, I want you guys to start paying me more money. No. That's not what I'm trying to do. Sub for me if you really like the content. Donate to me if you really like the content, but there is absolutely no need for you to throw money my way. Now, if there does come a time when I am in need of money for something important, I will of course let everyone know. And I might bring it up like a couple times during the stream, like at the beginning or and towards the end, but I am not going to be one who's constantly begging people for money on stream. That is not the kind of streamer that I want to be. And sorry if I went off on a tangent there. It's just something that I think about quite a lot. Trying to get some stuff or a TTRPG together. It's my first campaign as GM. Ooh, congratulations, Robbie. And it's an homage to Scooby-Doo, plus all the 70s HB mystery tunes in general. Nice. You're free from ad hell? Yes! My ad timer still rates about 20 seconds to go. So once that goes off, we will be continuing. Anyway, shapeshifting is not gonna do well when you meet someone who wants you to turn into a waifu. Of course, you could always say, no, I will not turn into your waifu. Because that is the most important part of all. Consent. Alright, ad break is officially over. So, let me timestamp Rato's entry here, 010550. Here we go. Yes, everybody's free from ad jail, so now we can move on to Rato, the frozen traveler Ryokosha. I am a former biochemist who was tasked in improving the human condition to at least superhuman level. One day, the lab blew up, unleashing a whole bunch of monsters called the Weathered onto the planet. I myself got powers of a snowstorm, and I'm now tasked on cleaning up this mess. I'm not a hero. That's what they all say. That is what they all say. Yeah, I am really digging the winter theme. The white hair, the blue jacket. Ooh, the winter gear looks really cool. Now this looks fucking amazing. This is already looking like Tokusatsu hero armor material right here. I love this, the armor, the boots, the gloves, the twin back-mounted cannons. I bet they fire ice blasts. Definite Transformers vibes right here. She looks like she could transform into like a snowmobile. she can transform into a snowmobile. You called it, Andy. You absolutely called it. But yeah, I especially love the armored form here. This looks fucking amazing. I love this. As somebody who loves the designs of Toku heroes and of robots and of Transformers, I love this. This is cool as shit. Holy fuck, this is amazing. So yeah, you know what? You may not be a hero, but the best heroes are not the ones who necessarily choose to become heroes. They are the ones who are chosen to become heroes. So yeah, the Ice Ranger, that's what you'd be. Really cool design all around. I love this. Next up we have Headhunter Productions, aka Nate Cooper, Space Captain Vtuber. I'm not a hero. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Alright, time stamping you at 010810. He's stealing your job? Oh shit. Space Captain, Hero of the Rebellion, proud citizen of Mars. Big salute. And Moped Enthusiast. Guest star isn't the captain anymore. There could be more than one captain. There is more than one captain. We got Captain Picard, Captain Cisco, Captain Harlock, Captain Planet. As for the design, it's simple, but it definitely has that sci-fi aesthetic to it. The helmet with the little gadget on here, the flashlight, the clothes, yes, the rifle, which sort of kind of looks like an old-timey musket, but I could definitely see some modern / sci-fi aesthetics in there. We need the replacement form. Captain Underpants, yes, exactly, Robbie. Ooh, I love the Akira slide here. Anyone who's capable of pulling off the Akira slide is cool in my book. But yeah, this is a really nice character design. I like this. As somebody who grew up on science fiction, I like this character design. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe support cast. The not necessarily superpowered individual who's nonetheless pitching in and helping wherever he can, taking pot shots at the enemies with his musket. But yeah, really cool design all around. I love it. Next up, we have an Awasi. Let me tag you there real quick. 011002. My dream is to be a Mugen Kamen Rider. That dream may be coming true very soon. He is goat. He is a punk goat. The orange fur, the little pins on his vest, the horns. Oh yeah, I'm digging this. I'm usually not one for furry aesthetics, which is not to yuck on anyone's yum if you're a furry. If you are a furry, all the more power to you. But this is still a really cool design. I really like the shaded glasses too. Definitely a band member. I'm thinking maybe drums. But yeah, you said that your dream was to become a Mugen Kamen Rider? Dreams do come true. Imagine it. Hundreds of foot soldiers, all dressed up in goat armor with the goat horns, all closing in around our heroes. But yeah, really cool punk character design. I approve. I like. Keep on rocking. Next up, we have Wallman. Let me time stamp it here. 011125. So, greetings, I am Wallman, the mad cow scientist. I was made in the lab and are now tasked with overseeing its volunteer test subjects, quote unquote. But you wouldn't know that with how cute she is. I mean, look at her, the lab coat, the shirt, the glasses, the little baby horns. And she is adorable. I like this. I can't see her being villain material. I can see her being in a role of mentors and advisors, insofar as she would subject the core Sentai group to ethically questionable procedures in order to make them a better fighting force. But yeah, I love this character design. She is cute as hell. I approve. I very much approve. Next up, we have Kyo, the Pro Tag Catboy VTuber. Let me timestamp you there at 011235. Hi, I'm Kyo. I'm a starfaring protagonist and searcher for my next great adventure. So, Cal Dr. K? Quite possibly. Now, I really like this design as well. Now, tell me if you think this sounds like the kind of design that I might choose for myself. The red against the black and the whites. With cool colored hair. Now, does that sound like anybody that you think might appreciate that particular aesthetic? The sword looks really cool too. Oh yeah, it definitely has that tokusatsu show design to it. Very unique, very distinguished. Yeah, this is definitely cool. As somebody who got his start as a spacefaring bounty hunter VTuber, I really dig this. It's got a real science fantasy vibe to it. Ooh! And I'm definitely seeing the Kingdom Hearts inspiration here as well. I really like this character design. As someone whose character design is also very similar to that, I approve. We're like two peas in a pod. So yeah, you know what I'm thinking? The Solar Ranger. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, really cool character design all around. I love this. I love this. This is really cool. And the scarf! I almost forgot about the scarf. The scarf is the true mark of a superhero, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, big salute, Kyo. Big salute. We have a worldwide team of core Sentai. Hey, for real. Oh yeah. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're only one core member group shy of a full Q Ranger roster as well. Continuing on, we have Artie Pants, the TV-headed VTuber. Let me timestamp you there real quick. 011505. Hello, I am Artie Pants. I play variety with an emphasis on retro, horror, and chill vibes. Ooh, I like this look. This grungy, sort of kind of horror looking look. This looks cool. The cracked screen, it really does set it apart. He is not doing okay. He is holding in there as best as he is able, just like the rest of us. Just like you and me. But yeah, this is a really cool character design. And I'm honestly not sure where I would fit you in with our hypothetical cast here. Total MOTW material. MOTW. What is MOTW? Please, jog my memory. With nothing else to go on as far as lore goes, I'm thinking maybe mooks. TV-headed robots surrounding the heroes, trying to get the jump on them. But yeah, this is a cool character design. I like this. I really like this. Monster of the Week. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. That actually does make more sense. Yeah, Monster of the Week material. That's what I'm thinking. All right, next up we have Andalfire. Andalfire, if you are still with us, drop us your lore while I read what we have posted here after I timestamp this. 0117 on the dot. Here we go. So, on Blue Sky, you posted, Amplifier to Yoshi was, once upon a time, a normal theater kid in the Mushroom Kingdom. Then, in the wake of King Bowser killing off his friends, he accepted an offer from Princess Peach to stop him and save the Mario Brothers. He's become a valiant hero of the kingdom ever since. More Amplifier lore. Story 1. Amplifier, in the wake of a potential murder of his friends, accepts Princess Peach's offer to save the Mario Brothers from the evil Bowser in vengeance. Story 2. Amplifier is gifted a powerful magic that can uncorrupt the Power Stars and save the kingdom. Story 3. A group of terrorists call for Amplifier's life, and after that defeat, he is recognized as a hero. Story 4. Amplifier confronts his horrendous past, once for all, becoming a better person as a result. The hero's epic, the hero's saga, in other words. And I do love a good hero saga, and I do love a good character design. And this is a very unique Yoshi design. The pink against the blue and the white, and the yellows at the bottom of the boots. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? The Yoshi Ranger. The Yoshi Ranger. That would be really cool as hell. But yeah, I like this character design. Good show, Andy. Good show. Next up, we have Peck, the City Pop Sea Eagle VTuber. Time stamping you at 01/18/35. Sea Eagle, former gang member and ex-talk show host who prioritizes helping those in need. Oh, he just screams the gratitude. And the kind of gratitude that you would see from all the mascot video game protagonists that were chasing after Sonic the Hedgehog's coattails all throughout the 90s. Which, by the way, speaking of Sonic the Hedgehog, I can definitely see the Sonic Heroes inspiration here. And as a lifelong Sonic fan, big salute. Yeah, this is seriously cool. I love this. I love this. So, talk show host. I'm thinking probably somewhere between support staff and comic relief. I'm thinking maybe he'd be the radio DJ who's reporting on all the exploits of our heroes. Yeah. It's sort of kind of like, you know what? That just popped the thought bubble. Has anyone here ever played Fallout 3? And if you have, do you remember Three Dog? The DJ Three Dog. Three Dog left a definite impression on me when I was playing Fallout 3. That's the kind of vibe that I'm starting to get now from Peck. Yeah, he'd be the Three Dog of our story. Continuing on, we have Dolly, the Blue Dahlia. Yeah, Robbie, you remember? This is Three Dog. Ow! You're watching Galactic News Radio. News so honest, it hurts. Alright. Let me tag Dolly here at 1 hour, 20 minutes, 30 seconds. Jockey of discs and teller of tales. Exactly. So, Dolly. I used to be a human, but got turned into a doll in a Fey deal gone sideways. I learned my lesson though, and I'm making the best of my new life as a doll. Well, she absolutely is a doll because she is absolutely cute. The curvy body, the punk clothing, the hair, the facial details as well are really cool. I like this character design. This is definitely a unique character design, and I dig this. This is cool as hell. So as for where Dolly would fit in on our tier list here, I'm thinking civilian. Possibly someone in need of rescuing, in the hopes that they could reverse the Fey deal gone wrong and help her to restore her humanity, only for her to decide at the end that maybe she doesn't need to be a human after all. Maybe she's comfortable being a doll all along. But yeah, she does look chill. She looks chill as hell. And I really like the heterochromia in her design as well. Yeah, this is cool as hell. I dig this. This is really cool. Continuing on, we have General Techno. Let me timestamp this here at 1 hour and 22 minutes on the dot. So, Techno. Well, let's see. I'm a sapiens cat, which isn't an irregular thing in universe, with delusions of megalomania who fancies himself an amateur antagonist. But only because professional antagonist is not a real job. Fair. And lays in charge of the evil plot of that episode. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That being said, realistically, I'm peel-off tier at best. Minions and resources and no sense. Well, he definitely has the evil megalomaniacal thinks he's a bigger fish in the pond than he actually is energy going on. Very, very simple but memorable design. Sort of kind of like something you'd see out of a Saturday morning cartoon. And full supervillain regalia. Note, this is an older model revision. It's still really cool though. Ooh, the little hover pod. That looks cool.
Oh, the bins you never open because you've got no more shelf space? Specifically not for big toys? So where are you putting this one?
And he's sitting there like, I am surrounded by idiots. Definitely getting the peel-off vibe from him as well. The kind who is only slightly more competent than his minions. So as far as that goes, I'm thinking maybe he'd be among the evil generals, albeit the one that the other evil generals sort of kind of look down upon. Only once the other evil generals have been defeated, Techno would be left, and he'd be the one who'd be gloating over their graves while proclaiming that he's going to be the one to finally put the Rangers down for good, shortly before getting curb stomped by the Rangers. But yeah, I really like this design. As someone who grew up on Saturday morning cartoons, this is really cool. I like this. I like this. Next up, we have Cathal. Let me timestamp here at 012425. I'm Cathal. I'm a tiger mirror monster being studied at university. I replaced one of the students and have been under observation since, but I'm just all about love at my heart. But I guess the Toku setting is familiar. Ah, I see. She is, yeah, this is, let me double check. Okay. But yeah, I really dig this design. I really dig this. The coat, the blue against the black. Yeah, this is really, really cool. So I'm looking at this and I am thinking, maybe they start off as a monster, but maybe the power of love helps to redeem them in the end. So instead of just being just another monster of the week, they end up becoming a core member of the Ranger group. So yeah, I'm digging this. This is really cool. Next up, we have Artyom Captain Shrenkov. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Timestamping you at 0126 even. And go. Artyom Shrenkov, former stalker turned streamer, used to look for interesting or valuable finds in the zone of isolation along with a team of 4 others. There was one particularly bad excursion from which Artyom was the only one to walk away. After that, further excursions were both unfeasible and not very desirable. As a way to start combating loneliness, the rat turned to streaming in the hopes of connecting with people outside the zone. Sorry for the double post, Blue Sky acting up as always. It's all good. Completely forgot it was April and I meant to be asleep. Hope the stream is going well. It's going pretty good so far. Kat, how's it going? Thanks for swinging by. And thank you so much for participating in my tier list. So, I like this design too. Small. I'm guessing that Artyom here is small. But the colors of his jacket really pop. And as do the eyes and the hair. Really sells the lab rat vibes. The armor here looks really cool too. So, someone who is trapped in an alternate dimension, reaching out to others. That's kind of reminding me of the doctor, I forget his name, from VR Troopers. So, the kind of vibe I'm getting here, mentors and advisors. In the same way as that professor from VR Troopers. But yeah, this is a really cool design. I really like this, Artyom. Good show, good show. Next up, we have Macau 12. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly as well. Let me timestamp you here at 012755. Processing. Alright, lore. Netrunner who got caught and turned into a digital construct by a megacorp, hoping that they could keep him trapped. Turns out there was a glaring security flaw that let him escape out and onto the open net. Now that also gives me VR Trooper vibes from the very same character. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing the Netrunner vibes here. The tights underneath the shorts. The elf ears, yes. Pointy ears are always a plus. A lot of monochrome, but with a little bit of blue there that really helps it to pop out. Yeah, this is a really cool character design. And the purple eyes too. Really cool character design. So, I'm thinking for them, support cast as well. Probably Artyom and Macau. Hey, if I am pronouncing your name wrong, please correct me. But these two, working alongside one another to help provide support to the heroes as they are fighting. Right, next up we have Madame Noel. Let me timestamp this. Sorry for not talking much. I'm just doing some stuff in the background. It's all good, Lem. It's all good. All right, timestamping this at 012920. Reply. The 8 you say, that's my favorite number. Let's see what you think of her. Happy upcoming affiliate anniversary, though. Why, thank you, Noel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And all these designs are great. They really are. I got nothing to say at present. I'm just chilling. It's all good, Andy. I really like this character's design. She is so dapper. She is so suave.
Welcome to the
Dominic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Star Rangers. If you'll give me just a second, Rooney, to fawn over Madame Noel's character design here. You weren't following before? Thankfully, that's something that was very easily fixed. So yeah, the little pop of pink against the monochromatic clothes, and that suave, smug air that she exudes. This is cool. This is really, really cool. I like this. But where to fit her in our show? Let me see. I'm thinking maybe civilians. Probably a friend of one of the core Sentai groups who's always spreading the hot goss on what's going on in the city. And it turns out that hot goss has something to do with the monster of the week. So, where did I fit Dominic in on my tier list? Let me give me just a second. I just need to remind myself what. Aha! Right! The gray skin and the really cool looking jacket. So yeah, I had you fit in under mentors and advisors. Right, because your character was from the future and they could use their foreknowledge of the future to help out the heroes. Get them some kind of... You get to be Zordon. Yes! Yes, you get to be Zordon. The Zordon of the future. But yeah, I really dig Madame Noel's character design. So dapper, so suave, so demure, so mindful. Find me teenagers with attitude. I wish to mock them. What, like the Zordon from the rebooted Power Rangers film? Because honestly, that would be a vibe. Next up, we have Araxis Denacia. Time stamping this here at 013950. There we go. Publicly, I run a bar, but it's actually a front for a revolutionary group dedicated to overthrowing the dystopia and the liberation of the oppressed masses. That's the kind of hero that we need in these trying times. A fox girl, ooh, and with such a big bushly tail, the rumbly tail, the pigtails, the hair, and the jacket. I like how the white pops against the black and the lilac-covered skirt. I love the cheerful attitude that she gives off. This looks really cool. I love this. I love this. So as far as that goes, I'm thinking maybe support cast? Because what I'm thinking here is, publicly she runs a bar, so you know what I'm thinking? Persona 5, the LeBlanc Cafe that Mr. Sakura runs. The one where the protagonist is staying during their probation, and the one where all the friends start gathering and using as a hideout. That's what I'm thinking. She uses her bar as a hideout for all of the core Ranger members to get together, discuss what they're going to do about the monster of the week before they leap into action. Probably a running gag about how they never pay their tab, but it's all good. They're always good for it, they keep saying. But yeah, really cool character design. I dig this. Which brings us to our last entry, Duo Negro. So let me timestamp you here at 01 33 30 40. Reply. In the year 20XX, the world has changed and America has collapsed, becoming the Neo-States of America. A street pirate after a good heist decides to flee to the stars and make a name for himself. Once again, the red against the black against the white. My favorite combination of colors. My absolute favorite combination of colors. The hairstyle, yes, the attitude, the swagger, the sheer air of confidence. I was a little worried about the name there. That said, I do like the design. They're also called Kings Die Twice, so I could call them that if they would prefer that. It all comes down to what they would prefer to be called, but yeah, I am really digging the design here. The little holographic crown too, that's a really nice touch. The goggles. Yeah, a combination of like samurai aesthetics and sci-fi, disco star vibes. Yes, yes. He strikes me as the kind of superhero who would be dancing and styling all over the bad guys as he's fighting them, like Majima using breaker style in Yakuza 0. So yeah, that looks really cool. So for him, I'm thinking maybe 6 Ranger material. That's what he would be. The one who comes in and basically steals the show from the other Rangers, steals the kill, and finish off the monster in style before dashing off into the stars, leaving the heroes confused, like, what just happened? So yeah, that's the kind of hero that I'm thinking that Kings Die Twice would be. But yeah, either way, really cool design. I really love this. This is cool as fuck. So yeah, I do believe that is the last of our entries. Which means that we got us out here a nicely filled up tier list. I think we've done very well for ourselves here. Would you all agree? Lem would agree. Now my hands can't catch me clapping. You love it, Andy? I love it too.